Very quickly, I want to go over what I did to get the world's first Vince Carter. Um, when you go into all of the agendas, as you can see, I didn't complete every single one of them. There's a lot of not a lot. There's a little bit of extra room. You don't have to get cards like the Kevin Herter. Some of these low tier cards are extremely rare and extremely expensive. Now I overspent my MT on a lot of these cards that I just couldn't recommend getting. 30,000 for a silver in order to get 300 XP, not worth it. To break it down really simply, what I did, I went in here and I made sure I had at least 3 of every card from the NBA Series 3 collections. I had a little notepad, I made sure that I had 3 of every card. I went back here and I checked which ones required triple threat online with the using 3 Series 3 players. Triple threat online is way easier on the PS4 or the last gen version of the game, because most of the time if you're using a really low tier card or a low tier team, you're going to be match made with bots, and they are basically just going to rim run, stick aim layups, and for the most part, as long as you play a passing lane, you can win every single game. So those went really quickly, and I could use bad cards to do it. The ones you have to use Series 3 players for triple threat offline, you don't have to use for online, and vice versa. So I did all that. The next most important step is every single time I was doing any kind of XP challenge, I was making sure that I was doing as many at the same time as I could. A lot of people were saying, how did you get the rebounds with David Wesley quickly? Anyone that had blocks, like Roy Hibbert, I put them in the game, I got the blocks with Hibbert, and then I would chase down the rebound after the shot was blocked with David Wesley. He's only 6 feet tall, he's not a great rebounder. That made it go really, really quickly. 95% of this was done in triple threat. The games that I did play in Unlimited to get that XP, most of it was either just going into the God Squad, getting rage quits. If you can, try and match up with somebody. Use the matchmaking system. Obviously, everyone's trying to match up. They're trying to get the Larry Johnson. They're trying to do whatever overall cheeses and whatever they can. I'm saying this throughout the whole, level 40 grind. Work smarter, not harder. If you can avoid having to play, 30 rookie domination games, absolutely avoid it. They're tedious, they drag on, they'll take you more time. If you can get rage quits in limited, like I did with a couple of them, if you can match up against people you know, like I did with a couple of them, or if you can just manage to basically get the games over with as quickly as possible, you need to go through every single team and win a game using, for the most part, 13 players. Some of them have like 10 or 9, but basically you need to have 30 wins with a full team, which obviously you can't do in triple threat. Another big thing is I did stockpile all my MT from previous seasons, so I did have enough to kind of mess around and manipulate the market. So I knew I was going to be streaming for a long time. I got the LeBron James first. I sold him. I immediately did his challenges, sold him back right away. Got the Ja Morant and the Thon Maker, and then I was fortunate enough to pull the Anthony Davis card from some packs that we opened up on stream because of the kind of like celebration. It's only the second time I've opened packs on stream with VC this year, and we happen to get really, really lucky. So don't count on that, but that's what worked for me. And then after that, prioritize everything you can that gives you as much experience as possible. 10 3-pointers and 30 points in the paint with a power forward in a single player game. I did that during the weekly challenge game, so I was getting experience from doing this. Points in the paint with point guards. I basically just put Patty Mills at the 2. I played him all 20 minutes, and I did not let him touch the ball, because that way there was 0 chance of him getting a turnover. He took 0 shots, he had 0 assists, he did nothing, and I got 2,000 experience. It was perfect. One of the more challenging ones was actually just this: make 10 3-pointers and shoot 100% from 3 with any point guard in a single domination game. Probably one of like 5 domination games I played the entire marathon. And all I did is I stacked the point guards that I know the releases for the best on the bench. I went into a rookie game. If I missed with a point guard, I just immediately subbed them out and tried to get points with the Hawks, points with the Nets, try and do other challenges in the meantime. But for the most part, it was just, all right, I went 8 for 9. I guess I got to sub this guy out. And I ended up getting it accomplished with the free Kyle Lowry card. But that's not why you're here. You want to see how this Vince Carter plays. So I'm just I put this random team together. I have the Rudy Gay. I have Zach Randolph. I put OG Anunoby and Chris Boucher in there for a couple extra Bulls. I put Ron Harper in because everyone should have that card at this point. And we got VC, JR, and a couple of my other favorite cards to use. So I just figured, you know what, screw it. Why not? Let's just jump into a game of unlimited. Very first play of the game, Vince Carter comes down and bangs it from the corner. I've only played a couple games of Triple Threat I've only played a couple games of Triple Threat online with this card so far, so I really don't know how he plays. This is literally my first time using it. And I will preface this by saying I am not very good at this game, so take it with a grain of salt. If he does very badly, it's probably my fault. If he does extremely well, I might be getting lucky. But you'll at least be able to get a feel for how he moves around, how he rebounds, how he plays defense, how he has the slowest free throw shot of all time. And one thing that I've been really impressed with actually is his chase down blocking. Something I didn't really expect from Vince Carter, but he's athletic as hell, so why not? Alright, let's kick it out to Vince. We'll pull from very deep. Green. His shot is pretty easy, to be honest. There it is. I mean, we got a minute and a half into that game. I feel like got to give you at least something. There we go. All right, this guy has Wilt, Durant, AK, Anthony Davis, and Ben Simmons. I don't think this guy's going to rage quit. So let's see what we can get. He's got a really good release, honestly. Oh, that was a bad take. I just ran into 2 brick walls there. J.R. Smith is another card I haven't really used all that much. So I'm kind of curious to see. I haven't really used this entire lineup much of anything, so I'm curious to see how I can play with them. Okay, so a couple bad takes by me just to kind of test out, you know, the capabilities of Vince, if he's going to get stonewalled a little bit, which, yeah, he does. He also does seem to make a lot of space. Zach Randolph feels kind of fast, too. Oh. He has a lot of very good cards off the bench. Fair enough. Zach Randolph's fun. Vince Carter, the quick fire pull-up 3. Really easy to notice where his green window is online, to be honest. There we go. That's what I wanted. I really, really wanted to put Ben Simmons on a poster. All right, slowest free throw of all time. There we go. And then, yeah, I mean, if someone's going to sit and hide an off-ball, Vince has a good little, like, hop step backwards, like, shot gather that honestly makes it really easy to green shots. Wow. He is very smooth. Vince Carter shooting the passing lane again. Deep pull-up 3. Splashes it. I mean, so far, this is I mean, we got a rage quit 60 seconds in the first game. This is the first real game I've used this Vince Carter for, and it's against a guy who has pretty much all the best players that you can get. Again, I'm a very, like, middle of the pack player. I will never claim to be comp or anything more than mediocre, but as you can see, I mean, Vince just took on the entire team there. He tried to double, Vince blew past, got an and-one dunk on Andrei Kirilenko and Wilt Chamberlain. This card is absolutely a problem. Damn, if I was good with OG or Zebo right now, Vince would have 2 more assists and I would be up double digits. Damn, if I knew how to release, if I knew anybody's shots right now, Vince would have 3 more assists. And we'd probably be killing this guy right now. But he's making a lot of iffy shots. There we go. So now is when we slash and we play make with this Vince because this guy is scared of him. We'll just keep taking transition threes, man. So Vince chases rebounds. Kicks it out to Zach Randolph for a lot of open threes. I mean, once you start using him as like a playmaker and starting to kind of run your offense through him, great passing, everything's feeling pretty crisp. All right, so we're going to head into the fourth quarter with a 15-point lead here. I mean, it started out with Vince Carter doing everything, and then Zach Randolph started taking over all the scoring. Vince with another steal. Pull that one up from deep. Vince with 28 points, 8 assists. Playing pretty well. See if we can't grab another rebound. He does. And with a little shimmy. Later. Crams it. Oh, wow, he gets it back. Oh my god, he just clowns the hell out of them. Bye-bye. Alright, so he ended up with like, I want to say 32 points, 8 assists. I took a couple really bad shots and really bad takes, but overall, Vince Carter dominated that entire game. Being double-teamed by Dark Matter Ben Simmons and out of position Kevin Durant, and charging at the rim against AK-47 and Wilt Chamberlain. There's not much more you can say, man. This card is really good. But anyway, I've been awake for about 40 straight hours. But for those of you who came and wanted a little bit of guidance in how to go about getting the card in an effective and efficient way, and to see how the card plays, and kind of get an honest review for the world's first Vince Carter, I gotta say, I was genuinely surprised. I didn't think I'd like this card as much as I do, and he's absolutely worth going for. The experience is all there. I'm living proof that it is only a matter of maybe 26 to 30 hours. Not even really like laser focused in, but it's completely attainable. If you have not turned on your console yet, you are a high enough level to still get this Vince Carter. And I would recommend you go after him. It's a lot of fun. This season is a great concept. It was greatly executed through and through. I couldn't be happier. So I hope everyone else is having an amazing weekend. Thanks so much to everyone who was so incredibly supportive over the entire marathon stream. Parts 1, 2, and 3 are all going to be available on demand on the channel. So if you want to see any part of it, see how anything was done, kind of see the rate of progression, it's all available. There's way too many names of influential content creators and 2K players and streamers and video makers and just a lot of people that I have a ton of respect for. I don't want to say anyone's name because I feel like if I start naming names, I'm inevitably going to miss someone out, and there were so many people who really just through positivity, generosity, and even just saying to their audiences like, hey, maybe give this guy a shot. Absolutely made my weekend incredible, and I've had a great time, and nothing's gonna really bring that down. So take your best shot, but I'm feeling pretty good, man. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm gonna go pass out for about 6 days in a row now, and I gotta take the dog for a walk. Peace.